Okay. Hi YouTube, VOD watchers, and anyone just joining the stream. I'm back with Ghost of Tsushima. We are finally in Act 3. Act 3 proper. This has been a long journey, longer than I would have liked. All day today I've had very important business stuff to take care of. So I have not been able to play. This will probably be one of the shorter streams, unfortunately. Tomorrow will probably also be a short stream if I could stream tomorrow because I have I think it's it is either a cardiologist appointment or something else. I do not know what. Or not know, but I do not remember. It probably would be the right thing to say. Right now, what I'm doing is just collecting all the stuff nearby. Over here, I think is in Foxden, if I recall correctly. Also, the reason why a lot of the map is filled out is because I was grinding for flowers. And this region of the island is objectively the worst part of... Never mind, it was a Pillar of Honor. It is objectively the worst place to do that because of how just spread out everything is. So, what I'm actually going to do is not side quests. I only got those two because they were nearby. I'm going to do the main story. So that way I can get a horse, a good one, that I could actually equip my armors and stuff on, and get my saddlebags back.
Is everything alright?
There's so much to fear right now, my lord. But there are still places of beauty to remind us what truly matters. Even the birds know it. I followed the flock to a place that filled me with peace.
I used to write haiku in places like that. There was no better place to center my mind and body before battle.
I hope you'll find peace again soon, Lord Sakai.
Well, waste of time. Anyway. Yuna.
Jin, over here. We could use the old road from Omi up through Fort Kaminodake. Only problem is it's held by Mongols. You need help to drive them out.
Help?
I know some hunters camped on Mount Sago. Their leader's named Takashi.
Friend of yours?
No, but he'll do anything I ask, and his men are good archers. While you're meeting them, I'll slip through your uncle's castle. Meet our friends in Omi.
Lead them to strike the fort from the south. I'll attack from the north, with your hunter friends.
You think it'll work?
Yes. Be careful, you know.
You too.
Well, that's a ways off, huh? One thing we can go, or do, is go back to Keen. Because over here is a Pillar of Honor and a Bamboo Strike, which gives us our first Hardened Resolved. Resolved? No, Resolve. Is that not interesting? The Firefly went off, but immediately here we go. Seven left, I think, right? Yeah. Very well. At first I thought I was dreaming. Often I found myself walking in the morning far from my bed without any idea how I got there. So when I woke to see the sacred Yorishiro tree in flames, I thought it was a nightmare, but it was real. The entire forest is burning. There is nowhere to run. This too will burn in the fire. And so I write my final wish. I loved you all my life, Terute. I have no idea who that is. But I could never work up the courage to tell you. Perhaps the wind will carry these ashes to you, and you will hear my final wish whispered to you in the tall grass. I do not think Bro's wish got to his love. But, that is something else about... What? Oh. That's something else about this part of the island. Everything is so stretched thin and far out from each other. If you just compare it to any part of the island, there's stuff that's at a certain point clustered together. Even when things get far from each other, they're still decently close together. There's very like this is the only like far off part of the island really. And the only far off part of the island on this side was over here. Like this is just a dead zone. Sorry, I got confused as to what that was. But here, like, everything just about is mega stretched from each other, from objectives to side quests. So, yeah, getting around can be, tiring sometimes. But I'm just going to grab this stuff over here just because we have access to it via fast travel. And then I'm going to blitzkrieg the objective for the most part so I can get a better horse again. Sorry, I just got a message. What was I doing? Who are you? Did they spawn it for me? Anyway, yeah, over there is a bamboo strike and a pillar of honor. And I think not far off from here is something else. Ooh, that's actually a really, really nice one. I forgot this one existed. I'm not sure what I would pair it with, though. Armor-wise, unless I completely change the colors of whatever, armor sets I have currently. Before I forget... Alright, this one... I pressed circle once. Press that only twice. There we go. Should not have struggled with that in all honesty. No, I just have to wait for this... Actually, no, I do not. Yeah, I just have to go this way now. And after I do this mission, I'll probably do, this war camp over here. Yeah, I guess straight from here is the best path forward. Now that I think about it, I wonder if Ghost of Yote will expand more on the cold mechanic that existed for literally one mission in this game. Around a specific spot. It is right here. This specific spot right here has a cold mechanic, and it is the only place in the entire game where a cold mechanic exists. And I know that there are a lot of, at least from the trailers, there seems to be like a more of an emphasis on snowy areas. So I do wonder if that is going to be something that they'll make the player have to deal with. Maybe getting some kind of like armor or equipment upgrade that allows the main player character of the game to resist the cold. Why'd my hands start hurting? Bad at that. Jesus. It's not my wrist, it's like my thumb. Yo, this is farther off than I realized. Jesus. I thought I was right up on it. And I looked up in the corner and saw just how far I was. like I said, this part of the game, the reason why even I have memories from not just my first playthrough but later playthroughs, I distinctly remember having a hard time with navigating the place in the sense that like I said, everything is so stretched out from each other. And even the things that are close by to each other, like just walking to them at a certain point, especially early on, it sucks. It just genuinely sucks. And from a design and level design standpoint, I understand why, because it is supposed to be a frozen wasteland. And if you've been to any like a heavily snow dense area in the real world, just I'm trying to think of, well, obviously places like Antarctica exist, right? But if you've been to any place that gets snow often or heavy snow or anything like that, they're usually like that. Things are very far apart from each other, spread out. There's not realistically that many places to go. And when there are places to go, it is a little bit more than a trek to get to it. So, from a level design standpoint, I can understand why they would have possibly intentionally designed it that way. I think that was a Mongol encampment over there. But from a gameplay standpoint, and I guess something I'm grateful for, even though as strange as it sounds, something I'm grateful for about this playthrough is it's making me realize a little bit of the flaws that I guess I would have been blinded to before. And if I really loved the game, I would think about what flaws the game has and critique them where I can. Now, in terms of like how I would fix it, I genuinely could not tell you, other than adding more things closer to each other, but like I said, that is kind of contradictory to just a frozen waste in general. There's not supposed to be things close to each other. They're supposed to be far off and distant, isolated.
You're welcome at our campfire, my lord.
Are you Takeshi?
You know my name?
Nuh-uh.
I'm Jin Sakai. Yuna sent me.
She's alive? Where is she?
The Mongols blocked the pass to Omi. I have to open the way and I can't do it alone. Yuna told me you can help.
Sounds dangerous.
I thought you were an expert hunter. Leader of the best archers in the prefecture.
Is that what Yuna told you?
She thinks you care enough to fight. Is she wrong?
About me? No. But my people need a reason to risk their lives.
It's going to be a cold winter. Why spend it on a mountainside hunting squirrel when you can live in a warm fort?
If we can stay till spring, we're in.
You have a deal.
Oh, one thing I might do before Yote, it depends on if I am still playing the game by tomorrow. But, a friend contacted me and said, if I was willing to play the online mode with him, he would re-download Tsushima. So I might do that, stream that with, that friend.
If we can get in from this
It might also give me the opportunity to play the Legend story mode.
Yuna will be there? Alright.
Outside of the New Game Plus, that is the only thing that I would not be able to do.
Supplied lumber to the fort.
Or, no.
Haven't seen anyone
That'll be the
there
only
since
other thing I can do. Because like I said, I would do a New Game Plus playthrough, but I'm sorry. I just want to play Yote at this point. I'm not barring myself any further by doing a whole New Game Plus playthrough. Which even with cutscene skip, that's 30 hours minimum. If I'm mega fast. If I do not waste time, if I routed everything perfectly. And for the first 2 parts of the island, I did a very good job at that, funnily enough.
You can bring more, it's yours. Thank you.
But, yeah. See, like I said, this is a very common issue. And that's just because I had these 2 fast travel points. That's the only reason why I got here as fast as I did, and then they were asking me to go all the way down here.
It can't hurt.
I think I can, so yeah, I can. It's to my left. Or not, well, left on the map, right for me. And it is one of the shrines. One of the last few in the entire game I have to do. The only way I could see myself doing a New Game Plus playthrough to show off all the New Game Plus, I just realized that, well, I'll get it later. I don't care. I'm going to do the shrine. The only way I could see myself doing any New Game Plus content before Yote is if I went back to my New Game Plus file that I was doing before all this on my main game file. But whatever. The Yeewood for this place is in a very strange spot, if I recall. Yeah, because there's two paths, as you can see. Multiple, actually. There's a bunch of, like, dead-end paths. That was one. And that was my fault. I forgot where the... Where am I? Oh. My fault again. I thought he could make that. I forgot where the, this thing was. Oh, this is a hidden little path. Honestly, I was expecting Jin to throw himself off the edge. I get so paranoid whenever I have to drop down a ledge because Jin will just jump straight off of it if you let him. He will just straight... I have no idea why brother is so suicidal sometimes. Am I at the top of it already? What the heck? Oh, I know where this is. This is story relevant to Lady Masako. I did not realize it was next to this shrine. Here's the waxwood. Yes, I wanted those flowers that badly. Alright. That's out of the way now. Anything that is on the way or close to the path of the objective, I will go out of my way to do. Until I get, a new horse. After I get the horse, it'll all be side activities. I suppose that if this is on the shorter side, VOD-wise... What is this? Perks and abilities that No, I do not care about that. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, a benefit is, even if this VOD is on the shorter side, it'll at least be not boring. Looks like I already have something to do. The only thing I could do is try going backwards and see where that firefly led me, or was trying to lead me. Pillar of Honor. This is the one I saw from up there. Yeah, should be. Okay, so apparently this side of the island just has all of, like, the best stuff. Alright, where would it be? Oh, over here. It went off somewhere over here. Is it a Sashimono banner? It is, I hear it. Man, I did not realize just how much of a buff technically they gave the banners for the DLC. For the listening range, period. Is I had to go out of my way a bit to get that one. I think that is the fort we're attacking. And I think once we, do this mission, we're no longer exiled from the rest of the island. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I think that is the place we have to go. Should be. Oh, this place. So, looks like we have a Mongol encampment along the way. White Falls Village. Mongol territory. That's a nice detail if you hold still. I just realized if you hold still in the water, depending on, you know, what direction the rapid is going, Jin will float that direction. Or I guess drift. Oh. That worked. Not how I would have done it, personally, but I did not expect that guy to hear all that. One of the last few Mongol artifacts, Mahakala mask. Revered in Buddhism as a guardian deity, Mahakala is depicted in many forms, though most often as an imposing presence with a black face, 3 eyes, and a crown of 5 skulls, believed to represent the transmutation of negative afflictions, the 5 Khalsa? Kielsa? I'm not sure. Into the 5 wisdoms. Sorry, just got something in my throat just then. Mahakala's incorporation of Mongolian shamanism rituals is just one example of the impact Tibetan Buddhism has had on the nomadic tribes of the Asian steppes. I need to think. I'm sorry, who? Well, at least he fell behind the wall. You're going to clear out this house first. This is a chain assassination I can go for right here. Or Jin could not. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but it worked out, I guess. Does work. No one else in the house, right? Shouldn't be. Why would a crawl space like this exist? Believe I have line of sight of every single remaining... Ooh, if I... No. I'd have to have a... I would have to be all the way back there to get a triple headshot. Oh, that's a problem. The assassination prompt did not come up. Does not matter though. I guess it would be slaughter, not assassination, but still. It did not come up. It should have. That's what I was betting on. I was actually kind of disoriented when it did not appear before. Alright, that should be cleared out. Anything... No, shockingly enough. I was about to say, any, like, question marks that come up, I would have went out of my way to do, but nothing came up. And that also shows you how spread out these things usually are from everything else. At least in this area of the map. Of course. No idea where they're going.
Time to head for the woodcutter camp.
Up here. We made the climb, but it took hours. We sit up here much longer, the Mongols are sure to see us.
Back away from the edge. I'll be right up.
Shut up. Yuna's got some interesting friends.
Let's plan our attack.
You can see inside from over here.
We'll get on that roof. Control the high ground.
You sound like Yuna.
She was a good teacher. Archers on that ridge will have a good view of the courtyard.
And plenty of targets.
The bulk of our force should go there.
You men with me. Everyone else get to the ridge.
If the enemy sees me, take them down.
Understood. Good luck.
If being an emphasis here. Actually, you know what? Let me see if the chain assassination will trigger now. There we go. Okay, so there's 4 there, 3 there, actually 4 there as well. There's one hidden behind that horse. 3 over there, 1 guy there.
View.
Be silent. Why are they firing? Did that really count?
If the enemy sees me, take them down.
It should not have. Okay, that was bizarre. I've had way more risky incursions that prompted them to attack before, but that was just random. Okay, I guess, let me make sure it's in the corner this time. One down out of everyone else in this camp. 3 there. Two patrolling. That was actually a very smart move I did. Alright, everyone's still nice and quiet. The bear is still making noises. There's 5 of them over there now. When these guys walk, actually, here's what I'll do for these dudes. I would have. Where's Tadeo? He's over there. Wow. Okay. I'll wait for them to walk down the road. Some. Then I'll shoot these guys when they eventually circle back around. I tried canceling the shot because they were still a bit close. Honestly, here's what I'll do for this guy. What? I think those guys would hear it. That guy would definitely see it. Can't believe I hit that. Well, that worked out. That worked out surprisingly well. I've never done it in that fashion, but who am I to complain? Now I just collect everything around. Definitely the fastest I've ever done that. Maybe I should leave bodies out more often. 10 arrows, nice. The only thing left is that bear. Did I go in here already? No. Let me free it just to get the hide. For what you may ask, do not ask me. This does start a conflict at a certain point if I remember correctly. Because Norio and Lady Masako and I think, who else shows up? Sensei Ishikawa. Looting over.
What sort of animals would do this?
The Mongol kind. The woodcutters must have resisted them.
Let's kill every bastard in this fort.
Another patrol. We'll ambush them when they come through. Hide.
You heard him. Move. Open fire on my signal.
Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot.
Open fire on my signal.
Here we go.
Let them get closer. Now, kill them all! Come on, everyone. Let's...
Actually, this always gives me full ammunition.
Tsushima has an army with samurai from the shogun. Why aren't you leading them?
He sent me ahead to clear up.
He couldn't spare one samurai to come with you?
I told him you'd help me.
He'd love that.
Yep.
That came from the southern gate.
Got to see what's happening.
Once we do this, it unlocks.
She did that.
We have to get over there.
It unlocks the rest of or not unlocks it. No longer prevents you from being exiled. I said that so wrong. I'm sorry.
If we charge across
This
the bridge,
mission makes it to where you are no longer
Did
exiled, is what I
you
meant. There we go.
sneak under the bridge with that hook of yours? Take the Hwacha by surprise?
It'll be the first time I've done that. Maybe I should.
And swing across. There's a way up the cliff on the other side.
If they spot you, we can hit them with arrows. Charge across or sneak over. Either way, it'll be risky. We'll follow your lead, Lord Sakai.
Get your people ready to move.
I do not remember if there is a, what's it called? Here. A, I could slaughter you, huh? I will slaughter you. Do you have a helmet? You did not, but I'd rather not take the chance. But both of their backs are turned, it does appear. Good job, Jin. Drag the corpse in line of sight of the enemy. How many is over there? 3. Might not need to use the Hwacha. Well, use it now. Just because it'd be funny.
Reinforcements on the way!
Okay, I did it. Oh, never mind.
We have to help my friends at the gate!
Alright, there we go. Smooth. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
There they are. They brought some friends from Yarikawa.
Hi, Kenji.
You're just in time. Keep swinging, Mario.
People up here too. There was people up here.
That was close.
The fort is ours, my lord.
There we go. Now we're no longer exiled, I believed.
All things
Believed?
considered.
No, believe.
Good to see you, Lord Sakai.
Is it this cold everywhere up here?
You'll get used to it. Take any supplies we need, and prepare to ride for Jogaku. So, you and Takeshi,
That was my old life.
he and his people are more than hunters, aren't they?
A little bit.
Depends on how you look at it.
I told them they can stay and hold the pass for us. But I don't want bandits making trouble for innocent people fleeing the Mongols.
He knows what I'd do to him if they tried.
I think he's been looking forward to seeing you.
He's seen me. We can go now.
Let's get everyone to Jogaku. We'll plan our final attack from there.
Bad blood.
It's time for the Khan to die.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not very sure what is going on between them. I also now realize how natural the ghost armor looks for a lot of the cutscenes versus like anything else. I'm talking about the full gear for it. Well, minus the mask, but still, as they remove masks by default in cutscenes, There is an option in the settings to change that, but that is how it works for the most part. Something else I would get is this. So that way we can find the last two fairly easily. Now we have access to a lot of side quests from here. Lady Masakos is right next to us. Yeah, we're no longer exiled now. So we're going to immediately start on... I think this is... Yeah, this is the last Lady Masako quest. There it is. Can you please move? Like I said, if there's anything nearby to us, and if it seems like it'd be more sensible to do it now than later, then I will do it rather than the main story. But otherwise, once I gather my bearings, and uh-oh, sorry horse. That did not look that high up. Once I gather my bearings and have a better idea of where I should go next and what I should focus on, I will do the main story.
You're not.
We've been praying.
To my ancestors. Asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
What do they say?
I can't hear them.
Damn.
Perhaps your ancestors are silent because they can't do what you must.
I know where my sister is. Clan Kikuchi's old fort.
Clan
And
Kikuchi.
you're ready?
I have no incense left to burn. No more prayers to make.
It's time to see this path of vengeance through. The sister betrayed.
The Kikuchi estate is this way.
How did you find your sister?
She was married to a man named Ikeda, a retainer for Clan Kikuchi.
Their stronghold is near here, under the mountain.
She always wanted an estate and holdings of her own.
And with Kikuchi's men falling at Komoda.
It made sense she would try and take Kikuchi's for herself.
Especially after she failed to take yours.
I asked around. It seems a new clan has taken up residence. Their emblem matches the one on the notes.
Oh, just hit the mic, sorry.
It's her.
People say she's turned it into a haven for refugees.
Right.
Claiming she knows what it's like to lose her home.
Uh-huh.
Think it's true?
We're about to find out.
Why would your sister say she lost her home?
She had to leave home when she married Ikeda.
You said Ikeda was a retainer,
Yes.
but you're the younger sister. Why were you the one to marry a samurai?
When
Favoritism?
we were young, bandits attacked our estate. Hana hid with our parents. I took up a sword. Only after I dispatched the bandits did a samurai guard arrive to help.
Damn.
Adachi was leading them. Hana saw him as a way to realize her ambitions, but he only had eyes for me.
She was jealous then. The seed of many betrayals.
No,
I
she
wanted
had
to
a skill
ease her
issue.
heartbreak. So I helped arrange her marriage to Ikeda, and she was sent north.
Did you know the man you sent your sister to live with?
Ikeda was a respected widower. People spoke well of his kindness.
Kindness is a mask, easily removed behind closed doors.
What are
This
you
is
getting
beyond
at, Jin?
true.
I want to understand why she went to such extremes to destroy you. After so many years.
There is only one thing to understand. Hana murdered my family, and today she will pay for it.
No fucks given.
Was there ever any sign of her betrayal?
We were never close, but our relationship was always cordial. I would see her at Lord Shimura's conclaves. We'd exchange pleasantries. I had no idea she held such hate in her heart.
But she was at your
Most do
estate
not.
the day of the attack.
She came that morning to wait with me for news from Komoda Beach. We were both concerned for our husbands. It was the first time I ever felt close to her.
Of course.
My grandchildren brought them gifts. They loved her. Now I know she hadn't come for comfort,
Yep.
but to witness our deaths.
The women in your family fought. I saw that for myself.
I stayed with my son's wives while Hana took the children and ran for the stables. Afterward, I found what I thought was her body. The face was brutalized, unrecognizable. But the gold sash was Hana's. I buried her with my family.
She must have learned you survived the attack. Faked her death to escape you.
Now I think about whose
Clever
body
plan.
would that have been?
My survival was her greatest mistake. We're almost there.
Because they would have either had to have made her look very similar
Continue on foot.
to Hana, or they just were so good at making the body look that disfigured to where she could not tell the difference either way. Because if the face, yes, one thing the face, but you also have to think about the hair, the body shape, the height.
Guards at the gate.
Be ready. It's a haven for survivors. There's no telling what to expect.
Where is Lady Hana?
It's Lady Masako! Kill her!
Cut them down!
I'm working on it.
Help me open the gate.
Quickly, before more guards show up.
Why close it?
So she is helping people.
Hana helps no one but herself. Lady Hana, show yourself!
Kill them!
Where is she?
Tough bastard.
Reinforcements!
You serve a murderer! Face me, you coward!
Alright, these guys are a lot tougher than they seem.
The dojo!
How many are there?
Doesn't matter. Kill them all!
Okay, I thought he was focused on Lady Masako there. I will switch to the, not ghost armor, traveler armor.
Done with it!
Hold on. Lady Masako, I need to loot. Find records. Collectibles. You won't understand. It's a obsessive compulsion disorder thing. Where's... Oh, it's the Sashimono banner. Watch, I'm going to see it say, Lady Masako has fallen. Revive her. That is not correct. I thought that would have let me swing forward. She's... Sounds like she's doing good in there.
Please, don't kill me.
Who are you?
Where's Lady Hana?
In the estate up the hill, my lord.
Tell the coward her sister has come.
So much for Clan Kikuchi. And I thought Clan Sekai was microscopic. That make me this clan of one look massive.
What will you do when you see her?
Exactly what she did to me.
She's still your family.
My family is dead. She is nothing but a murderer.
Vengeance.
Hana, show yourself.
Little sister,
You let me think I buried you. Who was it, really?
a peasant woman killed by the Mongols. Did you weep for me?
You have taken everything!
Daughters and grandchildren. Not nearly enough. The Mongols robbed me of
Jesus.
Adachi's death. And you cheated yours. But finally, I will take everything. Kill them.
This is what old, bitter greed and selfishness looks like.
Stop her. I will deal with that.
Just how ugly of a person, it can make you. Alright, you're clear. What?
I'll kill you!
Yeah, right. Where the hell? She teleport? I did not see her walk past me. Oh. I was about to say, where's she go?
You murdered my children. My grandchildren. Destroyed my family.
A small price to pay for what you've done.
I have done nothing.
You stole everything. Drove me from our home. Took the life that was rightfully mine. Left me with that abusive drunk in this frozen land. You would have to suffer an eternity of pain to understand the life I've lived. The life you forced on me.
None of that is my fault.
It is! And damn you for acting as if it isn't. You've come to kill me, so finish this. It will be your only kindness.
I can't end your suffering. But you can.
Now, you have nothing! Ugh!
I never mourned my family. I've tried to honor them. Meditate on treasured memories. But she consumes them. Even now. I have nothing left.
No. You've accomplished what you set out to do. You have honored your family, given them justice. Now you can find peace.
This path does not lead to peace.
Where does it lead?
I don't know. I have to continue walking it to find out.
I don't want you to go.
I must. But I will be there when you need me.
The voice actress for Lady Masako did a stellar job. Because, much like every other revenge story, there is no happy ending. The path of revenge leads to nothing. And that's something I have to remind myself of constantly. For personal reasons, but... this is one of the few times in the... what's this? Oh, useless. This is one of the few times in the entire game where we hear Lady Masako with that tone of voice, sorry. With that true level of sadness. Now that she's achieved her goal, she realizes just how she basically killed the only family she had left, even if she did kill the rest of her family. And like Hana said, now you have nothing. And in a way, yeah, Lady Masako has absolutely nothing. She, like she said, she did not mourn her family. She was too hell-bent on getting revenge to sit down and properly mourn them and properly bury them and just think of them for any period of time. And now that, you know, this happened, you were able to hear it in her voice, just like the moment of realization of just like, oh, I have nothing and no one. And when Jin asked her, where does this path lead, after she says, this path, there's no path, or however she said it, there's no peace to find on this path, or whatever. Her reply of, I don't know, you know, after he asked her what is on this path. In a way, she probably does know what is, like, on a path of revenge, what is at the end of a path of revenge. But at the same time, there's still like you still have to recover, right? From something like this. So I think that's why she said, I don't know. Because she still needs to find some kind of form or path of recovery after all this. After basically wasting some of the last few years of her life chasing revenge. And sure, like, over the course of, like, the entirety of, like, Tsushima, right? The amount of time that takes place, of, like, from beginning to end, like, however many days or months or weeks or whatever the events of this game take place in, right? That at her age, that can actually like cut years off of your life. Once you start to get up there in years, any form of stress could literally, if you have like I got silk sore, nice. Sorry for the caps, it's fine. But at that age, any real form of stress, if you have like for example 15 years left in your life, if you go through a major form of stress, guess what? You have 8 now. So, yeah. Lady Masako's storyline is truly tragic and depressing. But I wish the best for her. Well, I gotta go now. Alright, see you later, Gorb. Oh. I guess I'll do this. After that, probably main story stuff. Is there a faster way? No.
Horse!
Oh. No more Clan Kikuchi. Interesting. My roll just did not work. I do not remember what is over here. Actually, now I think about it, out of every part of the map, this is the most, like, blurred for me. In terms of what I can remember being over here. Well, that was just my fault. I knew there was no way I could make it down there. I just was trying to be as lazy as possible. Oh well. This camp can be kind of annoying. Because everyone has line of sight of something. And it is very hard not to alert a lot of other people once you start killing. I count 3 here. And if I can line up a shot, I need to be fast. That guy's already moving. Okay, good thing I did not take that shot. No kunai. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mongol spear, cheaper and easier to produce than other metal weapons, spears and lances have become the weapon of choice for lower-class soldiers and new recruits, providing ample utility as a ranged weapon for foot soldiers. Mounted stock cavalry are also able to wield lances, sometimes tipped with hooks and snares to get to great effect while charging. Well, we're almost done with that. There's very few Mongol artifacts left to get. But now I just need to think about this, because that guy has line of sight for a good long distance. Part of me wants to shoot this guy in here, but it'd probably just be smarter to sneak into the tent. Let me snipe these two. Their body should roll forward. That guy into the tall grass. Or they could slump over right there. Yep, that's that. I need to... I'm about to say, why are you running? Great. I need arrows.
Тэд энэс мултарч чадахгүй.
That worked out a little too well in my favor. Huh. That's happened twice now, by the way, where the aerial assassination prompt did not come up. Yeah, I hit that one from a funny angle, but it should have flashed at the very least. And at that point, it would have been up to me to hit it. I need arrows. Bad. Silence. Of course, that was the thing that alerted them. Where's Buddy going? That was a lucky shot. I would have liked to have said that was skill, but I'm honestly not sure how I hit that. Alright, that is another camp done. One thing over here. Alright. Over there is a village. If we save them, we get a lot of resources. And we have to save them from this siege weapon.
What was I using that siege weapon?
Who will face me first?
Well, that is not what I wanted to do, but oh well. And I need probably 380 more flowers before I can get all the cosmetics from the dye merchants on all the islands, or all the parts of Tsushima and then Iki. That's good for you, Jin. place we need to go is over there, but we'll do this Fox Den first because it is closer. Alright, it cannot teleport just yet. Not until this goes away. There we go. We can already see the people that we need to talk to. I do not remember if there's anything else important close by, so I will probably just teleport back to, the temple.
Thank you, my lord.
Is anyone hurt?
We're fine. Our homes are destroyed, but we have our lives. Please, take anything you find as thanks.
Oh yeah, there was, something I missed in this part of the island. This. I do not remember what this is. Possibly a pillar of honor? That's the only thing I could think. Wow, no, it's a fox shrine.
Someone there? You better.
Last time I checked, I killed all the straw hats. Especially your boss. There we go. I also got some flowers out of it, so. Is there anything else I missed on the island? The only thing I could think is this, but for some reason something tells me this is a legend storyteller. I will go to the black dye merchant first and foremost, though. To get the black dye for the ghost armor.
In darkness. I need more to achieve the perfect.
He only has one thing left to buy. This is closer, I guess. And yeah, there is a difference. This is more like grayish. And a lot of the cloth has like a yellowish tinge. But if you know what to look for, it is very obvious. The only thing that is the exact same from every metric that I can tell is the headband. It's like the exact same shade of black. But they give you a color for it anyway. But none for the mask for some reason. So, yeah. Strange, but it is a thing. I hope this is not just a... God damn it. Well, that was a waste of time. I had a feeling it was, and I still did it like a fool anyway. Alright, that is everything on this side of the island, so let us just go back to Norio questline, huh? This is the main story. Sensei Ishikawa.
Sakai, we need to talk.
I'll speak to you eventually.
I'm telling you, the Mongols Emperor's throne.
Nasubaba's Wrath. Demonic vestige of a fearsome warrior. Right. I'll never wear it.
My lord, please help. The Mongols forced my master to craft a set of armor for Khotun Khan himself.
It's not enough for him to conquer our home. He has to steal from our people as well.
When
You
my
just
master
figured this
finished
out?
his creation, he saw a chance to run. He fled with the armor.
Where did he take it?
He hid 2 pieces of it on different farms, far apart from each other.
And the others?
The Mongols got them.
They found your master before he hid the rest.
When he refused to tell them where to find the missing parts, they executed him.
I'll find every piece of that armor and avenge your master's death.
He'd be honored for you to wear the armor, my lord. Bring the pieces back to me, and I'll be sure they fit you properly.
Fit for the con. I was about to say a con, but no, it's fit for the con. Would you look at that? We're going to not do this storyline. No. Alright, we at least have more markers on the map. I already found one. Like, basically drove past it while I was grinding for flowers off stream.
My lord, something very strange is going on in Sago Mill.
Mongols?
I don't
No.
know.
Well, yes and
Everyone
no.
walks around as though they're living in the thousand hells, but they say nothing is wrong.
Sounds as though something is very wrong. I'll look into it.
Very, very wrong. So this is I just realized just how many like little encampments there are. Looks like each place has 4. Yeah, and then one big one. But we are going to do the main objective. Like I said, I want to get a better horse. Actually, I guess I can do Sensei Ishikawa's quest. I do not remember where it leads, though.
When I was your age, people said I was the next Tadayori Nagao.
You're the best archer we've ever had.
Nah, not even close. But I'm damn good.
Humble
And I'm
humble
grateful for
brag.
everything you taught me.
I was so dedicated to my study, I never made time for a family. Tomoe was to be my heir. Her crimes, I could not forgive her.
No samurai would.
I devoted my life to the bow. The life it gave me was remarkable. But the life it took from me, family is more important.
Sensei?
Don't become like me. Don't let the ghost consume you.
It's one of the first truly sincere things we hear from Sensei Ishikawa.
Last-ditch effort to rally the Mongols and restore her reputation.
If she's here, we will find her.
And end this. Yes, we will.
It sounds like some Master Yoda would say. And end this? Yes, we will. Yeah, I'm going to talk to Yuna. I do not remember what this specific quest gives. I don't remember if this is the one I'm wanting to do.
How are the others?
Ready to follow wherever you lead. The sensei told them you're the only person on Tsushima who can kill the Khan.
I can't do it alone. Or without a plan of attack.
And we know he's at Port Izmi, surrounded by an army.
We need to know the weakness in their defense. How to get past them. And where to find the Khan.
Sounds like we need a hawk's view of the place. I know where we can get one. We'll have cover of darkness if we leave now.
Port Izumi. This is one of the last story quests.
Port Izmi. We'll have a better view from the lighthouse. Just need to get up there.
Without being noticed. Let's move.
One good part about this quest is it teleports you there, and then gives you a teleport location with the,
Why would the Khan come up here?
whatever it is.
Sail for our main
The lighthouse, there we go.
attack it, just like we did here. This is our last chance to stop him.
These flowers.
The same ones I used to make my poison.
The Mongols have been here picking them.
To use against us.
Did we do the right thing at your uncle's castle?
I would say it was a mistake.
I was too eager to stop the Khan.
Couldn't have known we'd learn from them.
There was always a risk. Now our people may suffer even more.
You're right. We need to kill him. Soon.
We can't get in the front, but we could climb the cliff.
Sneak in through the back. Lead the way.
I was hoping I could have run up on him fast enough to, get a chain assassination. So, this is an instance where you're really not meant to kill everyone here, or be able to kill everyone here, but it is possible. It's just hard as shit, but possible. I'm not going to do that because I'm getting very impatient. The closer I get to beating this game 100%, the more Yote weighs on my mind. I love when they scream after you kill them. It's really funny. I'm just going to kill enough of these guys. Oh, that guy noticed me. I need to figure out where this thing's trying to lead me, though. It's Firefly. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, in front of me. That was a headshot? I was aiming for his shoulder. Okay, yeah, Jesus, it is giving the assassination prompts mega late for some reason. Oh. I had to go here anyway. 11. Milk pot. Being nomadic and pastoral, the Mongols' primary food groups are milk products and a variety of meats, centering around the livestock herds they travel with. Even so, the Mongols rarely drink fresh milk, instead relying on fermentation to produce alcoholic drinks, processed crudes, yogurts, and agir. Alright, we're in the lighthouse now, so I'm just going to do the objective, then come back here and clear this whole place out later. It will be a fight though, unfortunately.
Supplies?
Because whenever you spawn here, you spawn right in front of enemies. After the mission, from a fast travel.
Khan will use this against the mainland. We can't let him leave Tsushima. We'll scout Port Izumi from the top of the lighthouse.
Right behind you.
Jin, please. Jin. Tired.
Flat.
Kind you see before a storm.
That could work to our advantage.
Hey, look, they're referencing the storm that wiped out the Mongols again.
Sure the Mongols can't use it when the storm hits.
We can relight it once they're gone. Let's get a look at the port.
Let's find our plan of attack.
Over here,
The harbor master's estate. Khan may have taken it for himself.
close to the docks. And his fleet. Makes sense.
See how the birds are circling?
Like they're scared of something on its way.
The storm. Preparing to fly inland for shelter. We could place archers there.
Force the Mongols to fight up here?
Khotam would send horsemen to outflank us. The Mongols left that area empty,
Too open. Can't defend it.
but a good place for an ambush. That ridge has an open sightline to the Mongol fleet.
Imagine what we could do to their ships if we had our own watchers.
Khan is almost ready to sail for our mainland. With ships full of men, explosives,
Poison.
poison. If we don't stop him here, the shogunate will fall.
The storm is our key to beating him.
When it comes, the Khan will have to shelter his fleet in the bay. That's when we strike.
Destroy his ships and everything on them. To do this, we'll need Mongol weapons.
A simple task for a master thief.
We'll need fighters too.
A small force could distract the Mongols, while I get inside Port Izumi. Kill the Khan.
It could work.
Let's get back to Jokaku and prepare.
A gathering storm. Plan an attack on the Khan stronghold. Heart of the Jito. When the next storm hits, we will attack Khotun Khan. We may not succeed, but the right help we may stand a chance. I should check on Yuna at Jokaku Temple to make our preparations. I have not been reading those, and it would be a fool's errand at this point to just go back and read all of them now. Especially for every little quest. I mean, look at all this. So, this mission is the thing that allows us to get a new horse. And that is the reason why I beelined to it. Mustache. Venerable spirit, worn by a warrior who has earned respect.
I've got some good news.
Are the plans coming?
Kenji found where we can steal watchers from the Mongols. I'm heading there now.
That's a good start. But we need more fighters.
No.
My uncle wants the Khan dead as much as we do. He'll join our attack.
He'll throw you in prison.
I'll write him a message. Leave it in his quarters.
In a castle full of samurai.
I'll be gone before they know I was there.
Heart of the Jito. I might play Ghostwire Tokyo after Tsushima.
Yeah.
In all
Let's
honesty.
hope my uncle reads it.
I'm not letting you leave without a good horse.
Thank God.
I can't replace what you lost. But give one of these a chance.
Let's see, we have another digital deluxe edition horse. A white horse. This is a black horse. One in the past I considered taking. Gray, standard brown. But, why not?
Easy there. It's alright. I'm a friend.
What will you name this one?
Kaza Nobu
Kaze, swift as the wind.
Kaze.
Good choice. How will you get inside your uncle's castle?
I grew up there, and I still remember every hidden path through those old walls. Even as a boy, Lord Shimura couldn't keep up with me.
So, we are not going to do the main objective. I got this horse now, this is side quest time. I think priority for me right now, is to start doing a lot of these, Mongol encampments and stuff to open fast travel lanes quicker. But I just need to figure out what would be the fastest place to go to. I do not know what this is, so I'll go here. But we have a horse now. A good one, so... no better time to start knocking out the remainder of all the side quest stuff. But once again, we're going to be dealing with the problem of everything being very stretched out. And then having to deal with things getting in our way incessantly and repeatedly. This one. I do not like this one. Because if the last one could get tricky, this one gets aggravating. Killing a Mongol with a perfect parry, you're funny. Well, that is... There's a triple kill right there I can go for, but I'm not sure I should. There's two guys over there. I'm sure that dude did not hear that mega loud impact of someone hitting the ground. An adult male hitting the ground, no less. And while Jin might not be the biggest body dude I've ever met in my entire life, it's all the crap he has on him. Six heavy arrows. Firecrackers. Let me see what I'm working with. We're going to wait for this guy to move in circle more. Never mind. Oh. In here? Oh, there we go. 10 Mongol records or artifacts left. Mongolian coins. Genghis Khan authorized the use of paper currency near the end of his reign, but many areas of the empire continued to use coins for investment and trade. Under Monkey Khan. Monkey Khan. Okay, I think I got it. A universal measure for currency based on the Kukik or Sukik. Sorry, I have no idea if I'm saying it right. I know nothing about Mongolian. I apologize dearly. Our silver ingot was implemented. Foreign subjects of the empire are still allowed to mint coins in denomination and weights they traditionally use, huh? I have Japanese coin for a Japanese game that I got with the Yote collection, or collector's edition. They're not ancient, but you know, it is something. Alright, I wiped out most of these guys, actually, in the most efficient way I've ever done in all of my playthroughs. Oh, there's 4 guys there, actually. Well, how should I go about this? Kill an enemy with a perfect parry. I barely skim past the dog. Predator hide I do not need, but I collect out of impulse. Do you vevigs? Will you vevigs? When will you wear wigs? Sorry, just thought I've been thinking about that video a lot lately. Lately? No, lately. Sorry. Wow, no level up. That is hilarious. Alright, that is that encampment dealt with nice and quick. I should probably start worrying about doing this. Oh, hit the mic. This quest. This is the last mythic tale. By extension, the last ghost weapon we get, technically. But I have to get around to it. Preferably, I would like to find that, guy. Jesus.
I'm cold. Need to stay warm. Need warmth. Soon. So cold.
That is...
Need to warm up. Can't take much more cold.
This is not correct. They are going to make me go all the way around the mountain. Bird. God damn it. Actually did a good job. I think this is leading me to Legendary Storyteller, yeah. Or not legendary storyteller,
Almost lit.
the dude, this dude, monk.
Will the fire not light?
No, my lord. The wood is too wet, and my hands too cold.
Let me try.
Sorry, I took a sip of water just then.
Never been so cold. You'd be better off somewhere warmer.
As would you, my lord. For now, share the fire with me, and listen to the tale of this mountain.
Nuh-uh. While this is going on, I will be right back.
Long ago, fire fell from the sky and landed atop Mount Jogaku. A lone warrior braved the dangerous climb and found a giant rock covered in flames. He touched his sword to the fire. Flames engulfed the steel, but left him unharmed. He created a new fighting style he called the Way of the Flame. The warrior took pieces of the rock west with him to China. There he sought answers about its origin from learned monks and scholars. After months of travel and research, fire fell from the sky once more. He led the people to it and showed them it was nothing to fear. For he believed the Way of the Flame was a gift from the heavens, and he shared its secrets with all who wished to learn. Handed down through generations, the Way of the Flame has returned to Tsushima. The Mongols wield it against our people. But rumor says the fire still burns atop Mount Jogaku,
I have returned.
waiting for any who can survive the climb.
So you wish to know if the tale is true? Will you make the climb?
Not I, my lord. I told the story to a Ronin not long ago,
He's dead.
and he began the climb. Though I fear the cold will take him.
I'll find what secret the mountain hides.
Probably has taken him already. So you see those little campfires or tent-looking places up the mountain? Like I said earlier, way earlier in this stream, this is the only part of the game where there is a cold mechanic. You would think they would have implemented something like that more for this region of the game, but this is the only place where it shows up. And the gimmick of this mythic tale is that you have to climb this mountain and hit these places along the way to warm Jin and prevent him from freezing. There's also multiple paths up the mountain. He also starts freezing quick, so I have to make it up here fast.
Need warmth.
Eventually he'll stop running. That's how cold it gets.
Need a fire soon.
A lot of the other camps you have to light yourself.
Getting colder. Need to warm up. Need a fire soon.
Uh-huh. You are hilarious.
Need warmth soon. Need a fire soon.
And you will start taking damage as well if you stay out in the cold too long.
Rest by the fire, my lord.
Thank you. Are you alright?
My pride hurts more than my body.
It's an unforgiving mountain. What were you hoping to find at the top?
Answers. Power. Anything. A flaming sword would be useful in a place like this.
So it would.
I'm sure you'll pass the mountain. Good luck, my lord.
I do not remember the path up. I'll try going this way. I think I found it by accident. At least one of them. Like I said, there's multiple paths up from starting the mountain to, well, that's bad. Not sure where I was going there. I hope this is the right direction. Random phone call. Sorry. Oh, here we go.
Need to warm up.
Yeah, but you need to climb not at 4 miles an hour, Jin.
Fire soon.
Saying that will not help.
Another campfire. Korean light. Never been so cold.
Here we go. Here it is.
A death poem. The mountain beat.
Like those who first found the flame, I will harness its power. I'll show all those who stood against me that I am no longer their toy. I won't fail like all the others. About that. There's a few of these up the mountain. I found at least 2. I do not know if there's any more, I'll be honest. Not like I could find them all, unless I came back to this specific mountain after climbing it, but I never did, because I never saw a point.
Need warmth.
It was also more of a chore to navigate and chart and memorize every single corner of this mountain. Just for 1 or 2 extra pieces of dialogue.
Another death poem.
Sleep comes drawing near. Sleep comes drawing near. Deeper I begin to see. Cold and slow is death. You know how cold the place would have to be to basically instantly kill you just from walking away from a fire for 5 seconds?
Getting colder.
Uh-huh.
Need warmth. Soon.
Who's that guy?
Need a fire soon.
Yeah, no shit. I don't remember where my fire was. I'm next to it now. But that's another problem. If you choose the wrong path, you get screwed very easily. And with the low visibility,
Getting colder.
once it starts to get really cold, it makes the hike up the mountain that bit more aggravating.
Need warmth. Soon.
I think I'm there, though. There's a bear.
Need a fire soon.
Need a fire soon, right. Here we are. For some reason, it's just perfectly warm here. Mount
Welcome, my
Jogaku.
lord. Call me Betomaru.
About to say, I remember there being a Sashimono banner. I hear it, do not see it. There it is. There's another path we could have taken right there. Sakai. Thank you. Jesus, man.
Jin Sakai. I wasn't expecting to find anyone up here.
I've wondered if any would make the climb. You seek the way of the flame.
Invaders from the west with flaming swords threatened Tsushima.
They brought back the gift offered to them by my ancestor.
Teach me, Yatomara. A samurai will show the Mongols the true power of your way.
Take a piece of the rock, and we will face each other in combat. Only then will you learn the way of the flame.
A piece of the rock, huh? Oh, wow. The meteor's still here. Huh.
Now to duel Betomara and learn his technique.
I never paid attention to that. In my experience, this is actually one of the hardest duels in the game, at least a no-hit. Especially if you add no movement to the mix. Or no dodging. Or dodge rolling, I should specify. Just strafing. Definitely harder than Ryuzo. That is exactly why. I've never seen that move.
Now, strike your sword against your piece of the rock.
It makes all of your attacks unblockable.
Our fight ends here, my lord.
Good. The way of the flame is not meant for friendly rivals. I will wield it well against the enemies of Tsushima.
You have learned the way of the flame. Never forget it is a gift that fell from the heavens, Lord Sakai.
So now we have the last ghost weapon, technically. And with that, we can also go down the mountain again. Talk to the guy. And after completing the quest, that cold that is around the mountain goes away forever.
You return safely.
It was a treacherous climb, but I've learned the way of the flame.
It's unruly and powerful, my lord. Take care the flames do not burn you.
The way of the flame will only consume the Mongols.
The undying flame. Ah, I'm tired. We are getting close to the final level, though. And this weird mask, Purity of War. A warrior is unswerving resolve will bring victory. Unswerving. Is that how unwavering is spelled? No, there's an S. Okay, I'm learning new words. This is actually an alright mask. Not mask, sword kit. Naruto colored. I've never watched Naruto. But I know he's orange and blue. That's all I know about Naruto. Do not ask me anything more. I'll have to upgrade this at a certain point. Like the way just burning paper around it, or cloth. We got everything important here. The only thing left really is, I guess everything else for the moon stance. But I do not like the moon stance. You rarely ever have to use it. The big boys die by themselves very quickly anyway. Because of how slow they are. There's always one fucker just loose in the way. Burb. Pillar of Honor, huh? This is actually a pretty good sword kit. At least solid looking at the very least. Technique point, huh? I'll teleport back here, upgrade my fire oil deposits. Or incendiary oil, whatever.
Come, see what I can make for you, my lord.
Jesus.
Only the best for you.
Okay.
I hope it helps.
Apparently I needed explosive arrows.
An excellent choice. Just for you.
Okay. That is done. I guess we go here. Yeah, I think I know which, Mongol camp this is. We're actually approaching it from one of the better angles, too. Because along this side of the mountain is a bunch of archers and stuff. We can already see, 5 of them. Longbow kills. Well, how generous of you. Sentries dealt with. I could use this Hwacha to kill them. I might, honestly. Instead of just joining the entire place. It'd be funny at the very least. Damn it. They did not care, apparently. The wrong armor. There's a Sashimono banner right there. Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? Why that guy? He loves shoving this thing as filthy as possible into this. So whatever. Let's see if that gets his attention. It did. That is what curiosity gets you. Just 4. I need arrows. Interesting. Jesus, that would have been a mistake. And I know you do not see me. The audacity, honestly. We're almost on 60. That means we have 21 left. Remember when we had to collect 80 of those? I do. Seems like a distant, faint memory now. You fucking serious? You should worry less about your friend and more about yourself. Did I just see him get alerted? No. He just made it a very aggressive... Oh, that was him opening the door. Not the arrows I need. Tsushima banner right there. 3 guys over there, I believe. Not that it matters. I have to wait for him to go back in. Any time today would be nice. For making me wait. Shit. You got a little too close for comfort. We are officially at 60 Sashimono banner, or not 60, 20 Sashimono banners left. Do not. Thank you. Brother is deaf if he did not hear that. Okay. What do you have on? No headshots for that guy because of the type of mask he's wearing. But I can sneak up on him. Leather. This side gets easier to deal with, but not by much, admittedly. Nope, that dog is hidden. There it is. I'm fast. Believe it or not, there's a charm you get in New Game Plus that makes all combat bloodier. So if you think some of like the blood explosions Jin gets from like assassinating some of these guys is big, wait till you see it in New Game Plus. But then again, that is unfortunately not something that can happen. Not for a while. Six left. Conversation with the Khan. I'm surprised I got all these in order so far. 9. I cannot imagine the burden a leader like Khotan Khan must bear. In an act of utter barbarity, the ghost poisoned the Khan's men at Castle Shimura. Far from deterring the Khan, the act spurred him to develop these poisons for his own use. He tells me this is one of the secrets of the Empire's secret, embracing rather than rejecting or dominating the might and knowledge of their antagonists. Then yesterday I saw what he had done to the people of Kin. I don't know that I'll ever recover from that sight. I don't know what I think of Khotan. Perhaps great men share all the aspects of their lessers, but more. Great wisdom, but even greater cruelty. Huh. 9. Ongu? Ogon? Not sure. In traditional Mongolian mythologies, it is believed that after death all shamans become wandering spirits or ongon. It is customary to construct consecrated idols within 3 years of the shaman's death and either place them in the home ongon, or in outdoor shelter, field ongon. There's a fuck ton of stuff in here. Jesus. 19. We are almost done with all the collectibles. It has been a journey, man. Was there not like a camp nearby here somewhere? I hear that Tsushima banner, but I'm not interested in it right now. As strange as that sounds. I have my priorities elsewhere. That was close. Must have been the win for that guy, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Not enough. Arrows. Good. Finally. Six. Thank God. I'll wait for that guy to see his body, then I'll act. For now, I'll scout the... I see 3 right there. There's 3 right there. So 6 up in the up-and-coming areas. I can actually get... You would see that. Actually, what am I doing? You're up on a hill. Anyway, Oh. I think that was everybody. Well, I am completely out of heavy arrows, though. But I'm fairly certain that was, yeah, all the Mongol forces dealt with. You know, you always see stuff like that in media. Like multi-shot bows. Like firing 3 arrows at once. The most extreme case I think I've ever seen is firing 5 at once. But I wonder how realistic that is. Because things like flaming arrows are also wholly unrealistic for the most part. Just because the flame goes out far too fast. Because of the force outputted from, you know, you firing off the arrow from the bow. It puts it out almost instantly, so... I know at least 2 would probably be possible, right? "18 Sashimono banners left, by the way. We get, one of the pieces for the Mongol armor here, by the way.
This must be part of the armor that was made for Khotun Khan.
I would kill all these guys if I was not locked in this animation. Piece of Mongol armor, custom built for Khotun Khan, found in Dokshin's mining camp. Their boots. Jin. God damn it. I want to kill them so bad. Technique point. Why not? Triple tornado. Fit for a con. I think this is... That's probably a legend storyteller. I think this is a Kitsune thing. This menu is finally fully upgraded. This one is as well, technically. I'm going to worry about spending the rest of my points for these 2. I've never needed this, so this is going to be the last one I get. But we're going to do this now. Come on, Kaze. I'm probably going to have a very bad habit of calling this horse Soda, because I'm so used to it at this point. But my horse will always be, Kage. That was the first name I chose. For my first playthrough. Are we being... Are you serious? Oh my god, a pig. That made me lose my ghost stance. That's... Well, actually, did I have it before or lose it after? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Little bastards are still chasing me too. God, I forgot how far up this one was. Oh yeah, no teleport. You can see one of the last shrines though. I might do that now. Set a course, Scotty. There's no safe way down, it looks like. Nope. That's why I do not like a lot of these higher up thing, period. Because if you want to get somewhere else that you could see from a distance away, guess what? You have to go backwards probably to go back. Oh. Never mind, I see it. One of the last crickets. I think there's actually still a few left in the second part of the island that we have to get. Because this part of the island only has 3 crickets. So that means I missed some back here. I probably put it at the back of my mind at a certain point during the playthrough. And was like, I'll go back to it eventually. Interesting. I do not even remember what this shrine gives. At a certain point, I think I should try my best to actually, for once in my life, memorize the rewards for the shrines. Because that's something I never did. I just wander around to specific shrines until I get something I want, eventually. But, I'll figure it out eventually, he says. I see a fox over there, too. Matter of fact, for later. Huh. Oh, was this the intended path? I thought it was an extra one. Here we go. Oh. I wonder if those first-person crawling sections are going to stay. I could understand why they would take them out, though. Oh. That does not seem right. Unless it's behind. Flowers. I see something over there, but I think that was the path I took. Oh, there it is, waxwood. I definitely do not need these at a certain point, but I still collect them. I think there was only 2 shrines where I never found the waxwood. But then again, I have to question if they even had waxwood. Killing an enemy increases melee damage a minor amount for a few seconds. Well, that's going on the second I remember immediately. Where is it? 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 There. And then the, I'll recognize in a second I see it. There it is. I guess I like the rest of these, that's fine. But now we need to make our way back down. Oh. And, go over to that fox that I horrifically misplaced that pin on. Wrong button.
Here.
And of course I see a Mongol transport on the way. At least... what? Okay. Hmm. Oh, that would have been nice to know. That was right here at the shrine. Would have saved me a lot of time, actually. But like I said, out of all the areas in this game, I remember this one the least. Because... just traversal-wise is my least favorite. And at a certain point, everything starts looking the same. There's obviously something here. I'm sorry, did anyone else see me clearly stab that guy? Really? Like I said, for some reason those enemies just stay there. Even after the quest. It is not even like this is an enemy encampment. Well, I guess, now that I think about it, I never actually tried to approach this place straight on. Other than fast traveling it back. Because I do know that some of the lighthouses have like Mongol camps in front of them or other things. I'm killing everyone in here in the most horrific fashion possible. You first. Right. Mind your own business. Apparently he saw that and just did not care. You had one job, and that was just to let me get this lighthouse in peace. And instead you got in my way, so all of you had to die for it. Alright, whatever. Just have to climb up here. Oh, I have the ghost armor now. I have to go back to Iki and get the final PlayStation reference. Then Iki Island will be 100% done. Outside of the armor dies, but then again, I'm also far off from getting them on the main game. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can spot anything I could run to from here. No. I guess there's this, but... Hidden Shadow. Stone knows no season, nor the Colossus that was, failed to save one's soul. Wanderer... Oh, excuse me, some got stuck in my throat again. Come like through mist. What? Wander, come like through mist. A ghost casting no shadow. Okay, that was worded bizarrely. Well, that is not what I wanted to do. But, here's what we have to do. That is the puzzle. Mask of the Colossus, face of stone, unyielding. Shadows of Colossus reference. Armor of the Colossus, wrapped in the strength of a forbidden land. Nice. I'm going to immediately switch back to the to the ghost stuff. Where's the ghost headband? Really? Did I fly past it, or... Hold up. Oh, there it was. I flew past it. Now if I go to Vanity... and do this... Yeah, that was everything on Iki. Outside of the, like I said, the armor dies. We are 100% done with Iki now. Sorry, had to go back for that. Now I just need to think about where else I need to go. I have a feeling that's Gyozen. I just have a feeling. So I will not do that. I will teleport here though. Because there is a armor piece in this house. Or not armor piece, cosmetic piece. A mask. Here it is. Ivory of Woe. An indomitable lord emerges from Tsushima's clan. Uh-huh. There's not much around here, though, is the problem. This is kind of a long quest line that I honestly do not feel like doing. I guess I could do this. Like I said, the problem I have with this part of the island is everything's so far apart. In half the time I really do not feel like walking. Sorry, I had to check the time. And it is starting to run up on, my cutoff point for how long I can stream into the day. Where is the bird? There it is. Oh. I think it's either... What the hell? fine. I'll go on foot because apparently you do not know how to go over rocks. That's a hot springs, I think. It's either that or... I'm not sure, honestly. Bamboo strike. This is the second to last one, I believe. That's too slow. There we go. Barely, by the way. I barely hit that, I can tell. Oh, Tsushima Manor's right there. On the opposite mountain. That is hilarious. They make some of these a little too annoying to get to. $17. We're also very close to this. I'm surprised that actually let me... But that... Lovely how sometimes they just decide, no, you did not press the roll button. Derelict mine. Again with these cliff faces. Half the time I spend more time looking for a way down than I do going to the place. Oh, I know which one this one is. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hmm. Did I set up an accidental perfect triple kill? Well, it would have been perfect. It wasn't that for that. Fine. You're not the only one with explosives, dickhead. Well, at least now I know if you ever see me using fire or explosives in any major way, you know I'm pissed. I'm aiming too high. What's wrong with me? This is just out of spite, I'll be honest. I did not need to do that, but I did it anyway. That is not the right armor. Okay, that's this place done. I think I see it. Yep. 8 left. Coup cure? I'm sorry. Initially it kind of levy imposed by Mongol rulers on the flocks and herds of their semi-nomadic subjects, that word again, has become the basis of taxation throughout the Mongol Empire. Under the system, Mongols in a military campaign are not paid, but are instead required to make payments to their immediate commanders. This practice motivates the plunder of conquested areas so that troops can earn enough for themselves while meeting the demands of their superiors. That's actually kind of smart. I really should. Well, this will probably be the smarter thing to hit first. Just because it is more out of the way. Well, like I said, everything is spread out from each other. And when they are close, it does not mean much, honestly. Because a lot of those areas where things are close, you're never going back there. Just going here too would also just give me a fast travel, so yeah, this is the smarter place to go. Look at this. Putting them on either side of me. And the only reason why I'm guessing why they did not spawn any in front of me is because of the side quest. Thank God. That's not what I wanted. Well, that's just bamboo. Literally useless to me. This is a mask over here. Yet another cosmetic item. Knocked off the docket. Seriru's Glare. A warrior with the heart of a dragon. I have no idea. That's probably the first, like, Japanese name I actually legitimately thoroughly butchered. Because I'm not sure that is a lot to try and say. At least for me.
I don't want any trouble.
Why is he running away?
Oh, sorry, my lord. I didn't see you.
Uh-huh.
You saw me just fine, and you ran.
I thought you were a bandit.
If bandits are giving you trouble, I can put a stop to that.
You should tell our head man, Sota.
Right.
Please, my lord, speak with Sota, the Dye Master.
I'm looking for the headman. So.
You're the samurai they call the Ghost.
And yet your people run from me. Why?
A stranger could be anyone. Mongols, bandits.
If they're preying on you, I can stop them.
Don't trouble yourself. We can manage on our own.
You're turning away help.
Our enemies are disease and starvation. Can't be cured with a blade.
If you insist, Sota.
Hidden in snow.
Something is off. I'll take a look around.
Oh, there is a second floor. I was getting very confused as to where this scroll was. 5 records left. Watch her. I'm leaving for Komoda. Keep an eye on Lady... Oh, huh. That would have been something to find before Masako's questline. Keep an eye on Lady Hana while I'm gone. The miserable woman does nothing but brood and stew in dark corners of the house. She's almost completely useless except as a place of warmth. But for that I have to be drunk. Which reminds me, stock more sake for my return. I will be back in a matter of days. Komoda should not take long. Interesting. This thing needs to make up its mind on what direction it's going. Oh, second floor, that's why. There it is. 4 left! Lady Hana. Lady Hana hasn't left the main house in weeks. Mysterious visitors come and go. Some stay for hours, others for days, never together. I recognize one as a monk. Another looked to be no more than a peasant girl. Lady Hana is consumed with them. She does not let me inside other than to bring tea and rice. But when I do, I almost always hear the whispers of her sister's name. So, wow, this thing keeps going off. So that's some... I do not remember reading those. That is backstory on, Lady Hana. Masako's sister plotting against her. Okay. That was by complete accident. 3 left. The dye house. Sister, the headmaster has requested I come to the dye house. Instead, I will come to you. There is a, silence here I find dangerous. It used to be a place of joy. People surrounded in brilliant blue, but now only wooden boxes come and go. Once I thought I heard the crate scream. I shall get to you as quickly as I can. Probably did hear it scream. So I have to run around the town for a bit until I meet an NPC, if I recall correctly. Then he will be like, "Hey, I'm sure you noticed something's wrong. Follow me. I'll tell you what's going on." I think it is down here. Actually, the guy shows up. Never mind. I am a fool. I cannot believe just how much was in this place, though. In terms of, like, collectibles.
Over here.
I do not remember there being that many.
But don't follow too close.
What do you want?
Please, come with me.
A mask and 4 scrolls, was it? Or 3?
Why the secrecy?
I don't know these people, my lord. It's better if they don't see us talking.
They're hiding something.
They avoid this place like it's cursed. But I saw the one called Sota sneaking around here a few nights ago.
You're brave to speak up. Get out of sight. Be careful. What are these people hiding? Something or Or someone was hung from there. A body. Drowned. What's going on here? Scraps of clothing. Women's. Bloody handprints. Scratches. People were locked inside these things. Try to claw their way out. All men. Killed by weapons. A large group, headed out of town. Someone killed people and let some villagers remain. Took others away. Let's find out where.
Let's. There's a encampment ahead of us. I do not remember if it counts as like on one of the larger encampments that... Oh.
Hands were bound. Tried to run, but they struck her down. Left her to die. Tracks. Must be headed in the right direction.
Do not remember if it's one of the larger ones that clear out a chunk of the map. If you do it.
They could have sheltered in that farmhouse. There they are. Hope the people they took are still alive.
One can hope, I suppose. Be silent. You saw me. No snitching. Count 2 there. One guy there. One there. I can kill this guy in the tall grass. I do have to be careful though, because he might see me when I throw this. He's about to move. The high ground. Wow, that is the fastest, cleanest, and most efficiently I've ever done that. Maybe all my time in this game is finally starting to pay off. No one was alerted, though, well, other than that one guy, technically.
We'll never go back. The men of Sago survived because they gave us to these monsters.
but many of them were killed.
The ones who stood up for us. We can make a new home here, my lord. But only you can give us justice.
You will have it.
Right.
The men of Sago village will answer to me.
People of Sago village, I am Lord Sakai. Get out here, now!
How can I help you, my lord?
All four of them.
Sota.
What do you mean?
The women of Sago village are free.
What were we supposed to do? We're not fighters.
No, you are swine. All of you.
Spare them, my lord. It was my plan. I bullied them into it.
As you like, Sota.
Kill.
The rest of you leave Sago forever. If you come back, you would join Sota. Go!
Ah! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
It wasn't our fault! My lord, what happened here?
I killed a
The
bitch.
villagers taken by the Mongols are free. They're sheltered at a farm nearby. You should join them.
Anyway, it's better than here.
Worthless. See, I would like to do Norio's quest first, but I think it'd be smart to do this first. I just have a strange feeling. But you see, everything from here, there's no fast way to get there. This is technically the fastest. Well, this and this are both technically the fastest things I can get to. Maybe this camp from here. I'll try to do this camp from over here. But like as everything is so far spread from each other, it's very difficult to get around. And I will keep saying it just because I am starting to get aggravated. I'll probably be able to do one or two more things before I end the stream. Because, well, the good thing is, even though it might not look it, I am almost done. Like, I'm starting to get close to halfway done with Act 3, and by extension, halfway done to being to beating the game. I don't even remember which encampment this is. Never mind, I think I do. Oh, I definitely do. This is a very long and comprehensive one. Difficult to route as well for no detection. Over there's 3 guys that if I make it them out in a very efficient fashion. 2 records left. Conversation with the Khan. The last one I think we get is story related, so once I hit 39 I cannot worry about these anymore. So there's 11 of them, by the way, if I recall correctly. Conversation with the Khan 10. Soon the Mongol fleet will sail for the mainland. Koten knows the Oga clan samurai sent to bolster Lord Shimura, but he's confident they have neither the strength nor the numbers to alter his plan. For him, Tsushima is simply a place to resupply and prepare the invasion for the mainland. Accordingly, his attention turns more and more to mainland Japan. I did not did not have to explain to him the divisions between the emperor's court at Kyoto and the seat of the shogunate, nor the power of those who rule without official titles. In fact, he drew a comparison to his own people, where East and West were split as a consequence of Kublai coming to power in China, opposed by his own brother. I will not pick that up just yet because I will use that as a save. Kill an enemy with a sticky bomb. Yeah, if it wasn't loud as shit, maybe. More loud than the explosive arrows, if you could believe it. There we go. I need to wait for that guy to get up, I think. Had to make sure. Seven left. Gunpowder derived from Chinese firearms and gunpowder weapons. Mongol cannons and bombs are a core component of their arsenal. In illustration of gunpowder warfare, yeah, I did say that right. In illustration of gunpowder warfare in action, the Mongol invasion of China showcases many well-documented examples of explosive bombs. Damn resilient. There's those two over there. I need to think about how we'll take them out though. Oh, I flew past it. Thank you for catching on to that, Jin. I will open this now. And I need to think about also paying attention to the environment. Alright, there's that guy over there. These two right here. Suppose you could be a threat in theory. I forgot about you. And you. This is a problem. I will not take that guy out with a heavy bolt because I do not need to. I just need to be patient. Place was not alerted, that is all that matters. I see 3. You have a helmet. But I have poison. 3 right there. If I had an angle there, I could take all of them out. Guy out there. Just fuck it. I have that arrow restock up there I can use anyway. While I'm at it, to hard lock it, let me get this Tsushima banner up here. That is not the right armor. I did not equip it. There we go. $16 left. At this point, you could probably hear the exhaustion in my voice. I'm not sure I should pick that up because then I'm not never mind, I can get back up. 15. Really? Where are you guiding me, oh young one? There. Let's say I hope this isn't a mistake. Still have to be very careful about how I go about this because yeah, I cleared a shit ton of them out, but that does not mean I'm done. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, as they say. Three there. There's very few of them left. This guy does not move, does he? Well, he does, but... Can I... does that count? Is that close enough for a chain assassin? It is. I hope to God that killed him. It did. This part of the map has been cleared out. I will not pick up that Tsushima banner just yet. I will admit, I got a little concerned because that looked like it was about to hit low. And I did not know if that would mean it would have a damage fall off. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, realistically 7. I need to think. Because this is the closest thing to perfect I've had for this, and that is with a mistake. One that no one heard, but still a mistake nonetheless. I could probably line up a snipe of 3 right there, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to get away with that per se. Shit. Is there anything in here? No. The Tsushima banner over there. Probably should free these eagles. Oh, that was a large chunk of my progress saved. Need Jin climb. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what I can see at the very least. I have succeeded. I have to wait for him to turn around though. I'm stuck. That guy's too far out of range. I need a very tight and specific angle for these guys. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. The patrol cycles they all have, I need to wait for all of them to be in the perfect position. While also simultaneously not being seen. Like, I have no idea who's going to be walking back now, yeah. Finally. The camp was not alerted. That's the first time I've ever done that. It was sloppy in the sense that I did make one major mistake that I was able to recover from, but still. Could have gone way worse. I've had it gone way worse. Tsushima banner claimed. Where's the black powder keg? Over there. I usually dread doing that one, funnily enough, because of, you know, my perfectionist nature. And also how many people there are, but I did that very well. Another boss fight. Another pipe. This is probably the last thing I do, though. Because I just saw what time it was. Nice sword. Mine's better. Oh, I do have the right one. That is hilarious. And again, I cannot kill all these guys, even if I wanted to, because Jin takes 4 hours to look at this piece of armor. Piece of Mongol armor custom built for the Khan, found at Bartur's mining camp. Two left, and then I get a new armor. Well, we can finally get one of the 2 cost things, and I know which one it is going to be. Fit for a Khan, yes, yes, yes. Well, there's a mountain behind us, so I would have to go around. Run by the Norio quest. I'm not sure what that is either. I actually cannot tell from the map. I might peek. Take nothing. If it is a quest, I will not do it. Norio's quest is right here, but again, time. What that actually... We're a healthy chunk of the way through Act 3. I think the next stream I will be... Well, I have an appointment tomorrow. I'm not sure when I have to leave and when I have to be back. I have to check again. Or when, or if I don't know. I have no idea. But, yeah, I'll take a quick peek at whatever this is up here. In fact, I see the fire for Norio's quest. I think. I think the next stream I'll be able to beat the game, though. And by extension, finally catch up with everyone else and be able to play Yote finally. Oh, I know what that is. That's a camp. Alright, yeah, I'm dead. I guess I can see what this is.
Let's go.
Wow. 2. Yeah, 2. Well, that sucks. Is there anything close, like little things nearby? That is far off. That's a legend storyteller, I imagine. Let me look over 74. That is 6. I have 8 pieces of vanity to get. Or vanity items, 1 more shrine, 3 more hot springs. 7 more, not 7, Jesus, 6. 6 more fox shrines, Inadi shrines, 2 more lighthouses, 3 more pillars of honor. 1 more of those. 4 more haikus, 1 is story related. 7. Oh yeah, I have to go and find the crickets back at the second half of the island. 2 more of these, 1 is story relevant. 13 Sashimono banners. We are done, basically. Like, there is very little left to do. Yeah, sure, there's a large chunk of the island I have to explore. But even still, like, compared to everything else, I'm good. So yeah, what I'm going to do actually is put this on the map.
Let's go.
About to say fuck off, god damn. Well, actually, I will not. I'll do this one. Oh, you do go in there. This is not that big of a camp and I can get through it very quickly. Especially if based off of that last one. The enemies here can get annoying because they all of them have line of sight of each other one way or another. Or at the very least they have a like a path that makes it to where it is very difficult to kill one of them without being detected. That dog is not being found. I can actually take these 3 out right here. Or not. Oh. Got a bit too... Oh, never mind. Oh, there we are. Well, I missed my shot. Oh, you go in here, huh? There's an artifact here, too. 6 left. Mongol helm, a heavier variant of the basic headgear worn by Mongol warriors. The Mongol helmet is made predominantly from iron and hardened leather, typically fashioned into the shape of a rounded cone. It includes ear flaps and lamo. What is that word? How do I begin to say that? Lamellard and a lamellard neck guard for greater freedom of movement. For added warmth and comfort, fur is used in the lining and trim of the helmet. Right. Where do those guys go? I might have to take the chance on... Yeah. Let's see if I regret it later. Whatever. Actually, I'll take these guys out now. Told you I could take it out fast. Not that many people here. Most of them are dogs. And that would have revealed a whole lot of nothing. I will try quickly looting this place as fast as I can, though, to get whatever resources the enemies left behind. And by that, I was just looking for... Okay, so here's what I will do. I'll go to this one, and I will save it at the place because, well, it depends. What time is it? Should I do this one more? Funnily enough, this will be the same place I saved it at for my main game, new game plus file. I already see the tower. I'm approaching it from an undesirable angle, at least one I am not used to. High point guard post. Wow. Kill 3 enemies without being seen. That's hilarious. Very awkward area indeed. I'm sorry, Pooch. Silence. They are a problem. And not even a small one, but a massive one. One thing I can think to do is this is a very bad spot. I need an elevated surface. That's my only chance. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. Guard tower taken care of. Not elegant, but what works, works. Can I have my menu back? Thank you. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these places up here, especially, they will reveal almost nothing to you. Either they reveal one thing in the proximity, and that is if you do not discover it beforehand, or they reveal absolutely nothing. And once again, it's just because of how spread out things are here. 5 of these left. Dish, ward, and pottery, huh? While ceramic and pottery are well-known products of China, these fragile materials are ill-suited to the Mongols' nomadic lifestyle. Containers traditionally used by the Mongols are made from wood, metal, and leather. Now I think that'll be it, because I'm fairly certain this is also, a Mongol location of some form. I guess I could start pathing to it at the very least, so that way when I start the next stream, whenever I start it, I'll have something to do at the start of it. But if it is a Mongol encampment, oh, a yellow bird. I guess I have one more thing to keep an eye on, keep an eye out for at the very least. I believe this is a quest.
Quiet. Someone's outside.
Open the door. My name is Jin Sakai.
The ghost. You poisoned
The
us.
bird despawned.
Isn't that enough?
I did no such thing.
We heard what you did at the castle. How you killed all those people.
They were Mongols. I would never harm you.
Wherever you go, death follows. We'll never let you in.
You'll die without medicine and food. I'll bring it. Should be a camp up the mountain.
Camp up the mountain?
Have what they need.
Oh, this. Good thing I just did it.
No one here. Maybe out hunting.
Maybe out hunting, brother. We just killed all of them. What are you talking about?
Medicine should stop the poison. Food will give those people strength. Get all this back to the cabin.
Great, no fast way back there. Lovely. I keep... You know, that reminds me of a YouTube channel that I watch on occasion just because I stumbled upon them a long... I don't even remember how long it's been since I found them. That channel... that couple... Specifically that girl who does reviews of what games are like for girlfriends. Rather than, as someone who plays them. She described Ghost of Tsushima from her perspective at the very least as a game that's constantly like, oh, hold up a minute. I have to do something. I have to do this thing that just popped up on my map because a yellow bird told me to go to it. And that is exactly what is happening to me. Every time I try to end the stream, something comes up. Well, at least I killed all of them.
You're wounded.
Yeah, you did not say, Jim.
No one can help me now. I'm sorry.
What about the others?
They're all dead. It was the Mongols. And when we didn't die, they came with fire. If I'd let you in before... You came back?
Find peace. How do we survive if we don't trust each other?
The cost of fear. Hey, at least I ended off the stream getting the last major, like, upgrade to our everything. Before the skill tree literally becomes useless. Burning enemies have a chance to terrify nearby enemies, right? So the skill tree is done. Basically. There's only 2 things left to get, and they're literally useless. Because we already got the things for them. I will keep making my way over here till I eventually hit whatever this is. If it is what I think it is, which is probably a Mongol encampment, I will not do it. Because I am trying to end the stream. I'm just trying to put myself in a position where I have something to do straight out the gate for the next stream. Fucking Mongols. Well, I do not. Yep, it is a Mongol encampment. Depending on the size, I'll either. Oh, it's this one. Yep, I will ignore this. Or should I? It's not that big. It really isn't. But this one's so tedious. It's not even. It's hard to fit it into. Huh. Well placed arrow. I can knock this guy into this tent. Do a little bit more than that, actually. I really should not do that now that I think about it. Here's what I should do. Jin, where's the door? Thank you, God. Let me lure him away. See what I mean by it's hard to describe this one, because either it goes very easy or stuff like that happens, and I get pissed. It takes 50 years to die. Nice head. It's just these 5. Oh, I tell you what. The dog probably ran off that. No, never mind. I did not want to do that, but unless it saw everyone else die, they do not run off. It would have attacked me. I saw the artifact too, I do not remember where. Where is it? There it is. 4 left. Hide. Leather and hides are used by the Mongols for a variety of applications. Everything from straps, strings, and baskets to boots, saddles, flaps, and even painted wall arts are fabricated from the material. Yeah, they're nomads. If they did not, I would be shocked. When you live out on the land, if you do not use the land, you are doing something wrong. Alright, yep, so from here we could do Sensei Ishikawa's quest at the start of the stream. That actually sounds nice. That is what I will do. The Sensei Ishikawa quest is us tracking down Yuna for him, basically.
Doesn't go hungry? Yasuna, do you need anything, my lord?
Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh yeah, is the white armor available yet? For the ghost armor? I think it is.
You won't find these elsewhere.
Armor dies.
My work.
God damn it! No, it's a new game plus one. No, no, it's not. Never mind. I know what thing that is for. Okay. Sorry, I have a lot on my mind. What? Oh yeah, the gift thing. So, the start of the next stream, what I'll most likely do is do this quest line. The Sensei Ishikawa quest line, I hunt down Yuna, or not Yuna, Tomoe. Then I hit up this large encampment. From there, I either explore what is in the area after unlocking this. After that, I'll probably hit up the Norio quest line, and then eventually drag myself all the way over, because this is the closest fast travel, and just look at this. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream. I got sidetracked a lot there, but we're almost done. We're almost done with the game. And then finally, I keep saying it, finally, Yote. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember to always stay anonymous.